Okay, everybody. So here we are, ready for inquiry. All right. Let's see what the quote is of the day. This is from Loving What Is. Okay. Early in the book, page 7. So Byron Katie, Loving What Is. I often use the word story to talk about thoughts or sequences of thoughts that we convince ourselves are real. A story may be about the past, the present, or the future. It may be about what things should be, what they could be, or why they are. Stories appear in our minds hundreds of times a day. When someone gets up without a word and walks out of the room, when someone doesn't smile or doesn't return a phone call, or when a stranger does smile before you open an important letter, or when you feel an unfamiliar sensation in your chest, when your boss invites you to come to his office, or when your partner talks to you in that certain tone of voice. Stories are the untested, uninvestigated theories that tell us what all these things mean. We don't even realize that they're just theories. When you're operating on uninvestigated theories of what's going on and you aren't even aware of it, you're in what I call the dream. Often the dream becomes troubling because sometimes it even turns into a nightmare. At times like these, you may want to test the truth of your theories by doing the work on them, just like what we're going to do today. The work always leaves you with less of your uncomfortable story. Who would you be without it? How much of your world is made up of unexamined stories? You'll never know until you inquire. All right. So, like we do here at the beginning, you just get to notice where you've got those little things that show up, where a story is formed. You can call it uninvestigated or not uninvestigated. And notice a situation that looks troubling. And just even put yourself right there, get very close, like right in the middle of it, the feeling of it. If you're, telling the story about what it's like and being there, being present. And then see what it is when you are sitting right in the middle of it that looks like, the most disturbing thing. Well, maybe even won't even use the word most, so the mind doesn't go into measuring, but just what's the crime? What's the sting? What's the painful thing that's going on there? I'm upset because, and notice what follows. And let's hear some of these. So you can tell us your situation and then the one-liner, the thought. Larry.
First of all, I want to tell you, earlier today with our group, I worked on this being so mad at this man who wasn't listening to me,
Yes,
and
yes.
worked on that. And then I also did an additional facilitation about it with someone, and it's gone.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, yeah. I
Great.
went dealt with this guy who worked at Costco. I didn't end up not even seeing him, which was disappointing. Somebody,
Wow.
but that was really interesting to me that it just kind of vanished as an issue.
Ah,
It lost all energy or fear or, you know,
that's great. Yeah.
yeah, that was
Doesn't
great.
that feel so much better? I mean, it feels better.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
better. I mean, I so want to be angry
Yeah. There's a lot of
about
juice in
everything, and
anger.
it's better not to be, but
Yeah. I mean, it is really interesting to look at like the actual experience of being angry. It's got a lot of juice in it. It's got a lot of energy. It's like, yeah, and I mean, just any of us, if we stop and go like, is this comfortable? Do you like it? Are you enjoying yourself? Is it your like really feel good? No, it hardly ever does. Hardly anyone ever answers like, yeah, this is just the best thing that's ever happened. Feeling this anger, feeling the anger. It's like it actually, yeah, it's not so, and it doesn't mean it's easy to drop just because we notice how uncomfortable it is. But I thought that's just powerful to see. It doesn't feel that good to be angry, to be anger. So I like just to for anybody who didn't hear it at all, I remember what your one-liner was from summer camp this morning was that he didn't apologize. You wanted him to apologize, right? Yeah.
how do you remember these things? That's
I don't
amazing.
know.
I could not remember the actual line. Congratulations.
It just came. It doesn't mean I always do. Just kind of went that way. But yeah, that's a good one to notice. Just wanting somebody to apologize or wanting somebody to say something, wanting them to say it. It's a great kind of human condition. All right, thank you. Thanks for updating.
Yeah, that was great. The thing I want to look at now is what
Mhm.
I've been looking at for a very long time. I wrote down, I won't let Carol, my wife, be well.
Ah,
I don't know if that's even something to work on. In other words, I am always, we went to the store today and
hmm.
we had a stand in line for a while and I'm worried she's going to fall down. I don't know, faint. I don't know what I'm worried about.
Oh.
But there's always this, I don't
Hmm.
know. I've worked on it so much. I just can't let go of,
Hmm.
what's the one liner? I won't let her be well, I mean, and I don't even know what well is because I compare things to what,
Yeah. And you
what,
mean like seeing her as well in the moment, like your mind starts filling in about the dangers and this isn't safe and she isn't well. It likes to have talk about how she's not well. Is that what you mean by I won't let her
yeah,
be
it's
well?
almost like, the line is almost like, yeah, things are great now, but something horrible is going to happen.
Yeah. That's that's a good one right there.
Yeah, that is a good one. And I've read your email today about the bee sting and all that stuff, and
Uh,
your ability to be so sanguine about it.
I know. It felt like
Now
it
it's
goes around inside, it's
amazing
just
to me because
oh
anyway, I think something
yeah.
horrible is going out. I've worked
Yeah.
on that line before. Let me go back to that and see.
Yeah.
Something
Something
horrible is going
horrible will happen. Something horrible will happen. Yeah. Danger, danger. Just noticing the nervous system, mind, just having that thought. All right. Let's hear from anyone else who wants to share. Allison, how about you?
I had an interaction today with somebody where they came up to me and they said, how's your day going? And I, shared a little bit, and then the person went launched into the stresses they had been having during the day. And my thought was, I'm upset because they're not really interested in my day. They just wanted an opportunity to share what was going on for them.
Ah, okay.
So I know that's two thoughts,
Yeah.
two things to question.
What's
So
What's got more sting, like them just using it as they just want to share about themselves?
Yeah, like it almost, yeah, it's like, yeah, they're looking to share more about themselves than
Yeah.
like the two are so linked.
Mm.
It feels manipulative in a way.
Ah, ah.
Like, instead of just saying, hey, I want to tell you about my day, it's more like, how are you? Oh, by the way.
Yes, they're fun. Yeah. Well,
Mm,
that's a good word all in itself. They're manipulating me right in the middle, like with this question, how is your day?
mhm.
Um, uh, yeah, they're not being honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't really.
Yeah. Yeah. Like they're not being honest.
Yeah, yeah, that's good. Any of them work, and just
Yeah.
keeping it simple. I like that you saw, oh, those are two thoughts, and just narrow it down. Just keep it simple. Yeah,
Hmm.
they're not being honest. Yeah, they really want to talk about themselves. We know what it means. Yeah. Okay. Awesome. Lori, hello.
Hi, so I was just at Trader Joe's and I got some items and I also got a box of these mini ice cream cones.
Hmm.
So I was eating them on the way home and one after the other. And then I was pretty satisfied getting full about two-thirds the way through the box. Um, Maybe three-quarters, but two-thirds, let's say.
Hmm.
But then I ate the rest because I guess the story is it's too embarrassing to have eaten two-thirds or three-quarters of the box. Nobody can know. I can't handle the disclosure or the truth. So to buy anything and to consume more than half or even more than two-thirds, it's just too goddamn embarrassing. So I cannot, I cannot, I cannot handle that being disclosed.
I
So,
see.
so I feel pretty sick right now having eaten the
Yeah.
rest. So
Yeah.
when the question was, I'm not sure the belief, is it comfortable? Do I like it? Am I enjoying it? Um, Not after the satisfy. No, but it's too embarrassing
Okay.
to have eaten two-thirds and come home with something.
So you couldn't come home with the remaining items. Yeah.
Right, to be
Yeah.
able to bring the box in to
Yeah.
the house with
Yes.
that many of them missing, it's too embarrassing
Yes.
for
Okay.
anybody else to know the truth.
Okay. All right. The truth is too embarrassing. All right. And it's good to see uh just watching a little collection of thoughts almost has to be like what why do we act anyway? We talk about this a lot in Eating Peace. Um, behavior comes from I'm able to do something, I'm motivated to do something, and I'm prompted to do something. All of that has to be going on at the same time. So I'm prompted, I'm able, I'm motivated, and then behavior happens when those three are all going on. You know, um, so I like to see when in the middle of there's eating and maybe just enjoying eating. There I am driving and eating and have this thing um, but there's a belief I shouldn't eat it. Um, especially, well, I shouldn't have eaten it. Like it's got to be wrong even before you finish the box. You're kind of going like, bad, this is wrong because it's embarrassing, right? The truth is too embarrassing. I need to.
So to actually bring in a container
Mhm.
that's only a third or a quarter left. That in itself
Yes.
is
Yeah.
is
Shameful.
is shameful to is yeah. So it would be nice to question that thought.
Yes.
Is this is the truth too shameful? Is the truth
Yes.
too embarrassing?
Yes. Yes.
Anyway, I'm sorry to interrupt you.
Okay. So just noticing that before even more eating happened, that's a great thing to question. More eating happened because this thing, you know, it I took a snapshot, my mind said, wrong, fix it, do something about it. Destroy the evidence. All right. But like that, but how important that is. And there may be an old thought because you have to this belief, the truth is shameful, that, the three-quarters box or whatever, that's got to be there present already before it's just not the first time, here it is. I have to have learned that somewhere. And so you can just see where you learned it, see how far back it goes. Okay. Anyone else want to share your one-liner? Hi, Kristen.
This is Lori. I've got one.
Oh, okay, Lori, and then Kristen. Great.
Oh, I'm sorry. I can wait until she's
Yeah.
done. I didn't know she was going. Sure.
Okay. You go right ahead. You go right ahead, Lori. No problem.
Oh, mine is I need my partner to be happy.
Uh,
To be happy. Yeah. I
good.
was we were having a discussion this morning, back and forth sort of complaint discussion, and
Mm.
I realized that I spend a lot of time uh trying to keep him happy. So, yeah, I came back and wrote it down. I need my partner to be happy.
Very good. That's a really good moment. And just really seeing too, um, this might be so obviously, ridiculously obvious, but he is not happy, says the mind. So he is not happy. Here's my proof. He just
Mhm.
complained, and I need him to be happy. Very good. It's a really good one to question. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah. Okay, Kristen.
Mine is simple. I have a review coming up and it's something horrible will happen.
Oh, so good. All right. Have the same thought as Larry. Okay. So everyone can just follow along and it's okay to put your answers in the chat, just respond there. It's okay to be totally quiet, not respond anywhere and just be listening and taking it in and following along. Some people like to write their answers out. Very helpful to kind of have that movement of writing at the same time as listening, but not required. Nothing's required here. We're just interested in learning the truth, yeah? With your own mind, looking at your situation with your own mind. Okay. So narrow in, focus, like taking you right there into that moment. If you're imagining something in the future, notice the collection of things from the past that give you the idea that it could be bad, and just watch the story get born about terrible. And you can almost just imagine stepping in and whatever it is actually happening. Okay. So in your situation, is your belief true? Is that true? Your statement?
Yes. Yes, because I know not supposed to say because in the work, but I'm saying because.
All right.
But I'm noting I'm saying because. So
Yes.
death. I just can't. That seems so horrible to me. I mean, ultimately, the end game is death.
Hmm.
And watching Carol, for example, or myself, or anybody I love going in that path,
Sure.
it's horrible. And I know
Yeah.
I can't get behind death is not horrible. To me, that's horrible.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. And that's a good way to do it is go with the worst that could happen. Like I love that, you let yourself go there. Okay, so if you've got a yes, this is true, can you absolutely know? Can you know this is true? Absolutely, without a doubt.
No,
Uh, how'd you find your no?
death is hor. It's like Alzheimer's to me. In my mind, Alzheimer's could be wonderful.
Hmm.
Person who has Alzheimer's,
Mm-hmm.
it's horrendous for those of us who watch it. So,
Sure.
so same with death for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like for me, horrendous. The person dying, when you hear about you lose your
Yeah.
identity, ego, whatever. I mean,
Yeah.
the concept, that sounds great. So death in and of itself, I can't know that my death, Carol's death, will be horrible, is horrible.
Yeah. Isn't that amazing? Okay. Hmm.
I was thinking about first I got a yes, but then
Mhm.
it's like, yes, darn it. I need him to be happy. But then when I thought about it for a little bit, I was like, you know, I don't need him to be happy if he's not. Like, there's nothing worse than being around somebody who's happy all the time and they're never like just normal. I took it to the extreme. I was like, gosh, what if he was like that all the time? That'd be awful. So,
Yes.
so that was where I found my no.
Oh, that's awesome. That's so great. Yeah. Yeah. What is it we really want? Yeah. Do you want like a golden retriever every minute?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
No, I
Like,
know.
like no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's great. Powerful. Kristen, what'd you find?
Um, Years ago when working with you, you I found the 100%. Like I cannot be 100%. And every time I'm not a math person, but that really just I'm like an editor word person, but I just want I'm really into percentages.
Uh-huh.
Like I'll even tell people I'm 89% done with this project or.
Uh-huh.
So when you did that, can you absolutely 100%? And I
Yeah.
don't know if something horrible is going to happen. And then you know what I did?
Hmm.
Thanks to Larry, I like put a square around the word horrible. Like, yeah, death is horrible. But I just now now I want to question that. Like, what's
Yeah.
the opposite? I'm getting ahead of, but
Yes.
like I just yeah.
Yeah.
But Larry, thank you. You're really helping. I lost a brother. Actually, I lost two brothers in the past few years. So thank you.
Hmm. Yeah.
You're not blaming me for the loss of your brothers, right?
Absolutely not. You're a hero in my book.
And by the way, yes, I want a golden retriever. Okay.
They're the best
Hey,
dogs.
I can just say that death isn't horrible. My mom died of cancer, and it was such a relief. Oh my gosh. There wasn't anyone who wanted to pass away more than her. Yeah. She was so just like, let me out of here. So
Mhm. Yeah.
there is another side to it for sure.
Yeah, I wrote down the word relief, and Lori, I want you to know I'm in Richmond, Virginia.
Oh, oh, great.
I love it. Love all the stuff coming up. Yeah, Lori.
So thinking back, how far back would this story or belief, the truth is too shameful? Well, I came from a family of six. If I were to come home with a box, uh, three-quarter empty, that it would be like, what? Where's the rest? You ate our portion, or you took more than your share, or how could you, blah, 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 blah.
Mm.
So in my situation, is it my belief true? Is the truth shame? The truth is shameful. Yes. Can I absolutely know? No.
How'd you find your no? Even if,
Well,
yeah.
yeah, the only no I found, because since I just live with my husband now, there's just the two of us. Maybe he didn't want any, or maybe uh, a quarter of the box would be plenty for him. He wouldn't want any more than that anyway. So maybe it was, or maybe I just got it for me. Maybe he's not interested in it. Maybe he likes cookies. He doesn't like ice cream as much. But so the truth is shameful.
I mean, it's good to notice, even if you're in your family, you're back then, and they disapprove or whatever, and they're saying those words, we don't like it. Um, which may or may not have ever happened, but you're just gathering. You know them, and for some reason that's what you imagine. But even if they're saying it, does that mean it is shameful, in a court of law?
In a court of law. Okay, in a
Would
court of law.
everyone, would the jury all agree? Yep, it was shameful.
And me representing my own self as a lawyer,
Yes,
as my
yes.
self-representing.
Well, it's really interesting.
Yeah. Okay. So in a court of law, I'd have to say, no. They probably heard worse cases than this.
Yeah, yes,
More shameful cases than this.
yes, yeah. Even if like a bunch of people were saying, "Yep, shameful, shameful, shameful," it's just funny. The absolute truth around something being shameful is really interesting. I mean, you can't really find it depending on the culture or whatever's going on, conditioning. Yeah. So it's
Right.
great to notice, but are also very powerful to notice that this something about it flooded your system, that it was right in there unquestioned, and it kind of,
Right. I can't show up at home with a
yeah,
container that's empty. There's
yeah,
no way.
yes, yes. Like terrible, terrible. Oh, the meaning.
Terrible, terrible. It would be too terrible.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah.
You could
Okay.
get in trouble. I could get caught. Okay. So speaking of meanings, like, I mean, that's the powerful thing to watch with this thought. What happens and how do you react when you think it? How do you react? What do you notice happens if you kind of slowed it down frame by frame, beat by beat? You hear the words, or the person's face looks like that, or this thing happens, and you imagine worst case scenario, and you just watch what happens inside of you as a human being. Thoughts, meaning, feelings, What's the weather like inside you when you're believing this? Allison, how about you? He revised. He's too self-absorbed.
Um, I noticed that was feeling hurt that he didn't really have much to say with what I had shared, and that it was just like, I had a win for, that I shared about the day, and it felt like it just got overlooked. And so it's like I'm hurt that, my thing isn't acknowledged.
Hmm.
And I think part of me just kind of shut down because it's like he moved into what he wanted to share. And it's like, well, my thing got overlooked. So I kind of don't really want to be invested in what you're sharing.
Okay.
Hmm.
Good to see that it's, I share and then I have a thing that I would like back
Hmm.
and it's missing. I'm like,
Yeah.
this is missing.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And then he's talking and he's too self-absorbed. Yeah. Okay, good. Who else? What's it like between you and the person, or like you and whatever's happening when you're thinking this? Larry.
Yeah, Lori mentioned watching her mother die, and I think it was you said your mother, and the relief there. And a number of years ago, a few years ago, Carol was diagnosed with cancer, and she's doing great. But I remember what that was like and
Hmm.
what she went through, and I'm so afraid that's going to go happen again. So I'm like a stalker.
Hmm. Hmm.
I'm watching her body language.
Hmm.
She'll say, "How are you doing, Carol?" "I'm okay." But she'll say it now like, "I'm okay." She's okay. "I'm okay." "Why didn't you say you're great?
Yes.
Why did you say you're just okay?" I mean, I'm interpreting every word, every bot. Standing at
Hmm.
the store today. Is she frail? I'm looking. Is she feel?
Yeah.
I mean, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, and so I don't believe what she says.
Hmm.
But I, well, of course.
Yeah.
And there was one other thing. Oh, I can't appreciate the moments.
Hmm.
We're
Uh-huh.
doing so great together. Life is so good.
Yeah.
And I just cannot appreciate it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm frustrated because if I go back to work I did on this a year ago, I'd probably be reading the same exact reaction.
Ah, so that's good to notice
Get
too.
better.
Yeah. With how you treat yourself when you're thinking this, like what do you think of you? Um, yeah, who are you? What's your identity when you're
Yeah.
believing this thought?
Yeah.
I'm the one who can't stop thinking it, who's bringing this up again. I should be done with it by now or whatever it is you're thinking. Lori.
It's so funny. Thanks, Larry. I also wrote down, I need my partner to be happy. I need my partner to be great. Like,
Yeah.
that would be awesome. Be great. Yeah. Which is, kind of ridiculous. He's a chronic pain patient, so great's not usually on the menu.
Hmm.
Um, it can be, but it's not usual. How do I react when I believe I need my partner to be happy? I get panicky. I start overthinking, thinking it's my job to fix him when he's having a rough time with something, when he's believing his thoughts, basically. Um, Desperate and incompetent, I noticed. I feel like I'm I'm missing whatever it is that's needed for him to be happy.
Mm, good. Good to be aware of. Yeah. I'm the person who doesn't have the answer and is missing whatever it, I don't have it. So,
Or it's my job. I mean, just believing it's my job
yeah.
to make another person happy. Whew, that's a big job.
It's a big job. It's a very big job. Yeah. Powerful to notice that. Other Lori, how about you? How do you react when you think this truth is shameful? How do you treat yourself? Do you need here you go. Oops. I think I I think I just muted you. Yeah, there you go.
I was actually, when I was thinking that actually, how do I react? So it was pleasant up to a point, and then because there's not enough left to bring home since it's shameful, it actually becomes abusive. I continue eating, I guess, to get rid of the evidence, but it's actually uncomfortable. It's painful. I'm
Yeah.
punishing or castigating myself. It's like, now you have to finish it all. It's like, okay,
Yes.
sit down. You ate.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah. So it's yeah.
Yeah. So powerful to notice. It's quite aggressive. Yeah.
Yeah, he's quite aggressive.
Yeah. Okay. You scare yourself, sometimes with these, just scare yourself with all the images and pictures and oh my God, what's going to happen? Yeah. And I'm just a person sitting here in a house, but or in the store or in the car, but I'm getting myself, scared with all the images that I'm seeing, or my mind is scaring me, put it that way. All right. So just helpful to see how stressful it is. Sometimes, seem to be bringing up that question a lot, but like noticing, is it peaceful or stressful? Almost seems like a silly question. Is it peaceful or stressful? Stressful. It's painful. It hurts to believe this thought. So let's see what it would be like without the thought. And it's okay to have the thought, but just if I didn't believe it, it's all right to have a thought that you don't believe. It's possible, put it that way. So what if you didn't? You're there in your situation. Who or what would that be like if you didn't believe this thought? Just notice it come through and just blow on by like the wind. Without a story about it. Sometimes it can help to just look around, like you're imagining that situation, but first you just see where you are in that moment. Just look around the room or go up on the ceiling and who or what am I without the thought? Right. Lori, how about you? Lori, Lori, Lori. Two Loris.
Okay, LOI. So, what would it be like if I didn't believe that the truth
Yeah.
is? Shameful.
Yeah.
I was thinking as I was eating them, and so I would be more giving to myself. It's like, okay,
Yeah.
is this good? Do I like it? Yeah, okay. Okay, another one. Is this good? Do I like it? Yeah, yeah. It would be more like, okay, after I noticed after this certain amount, it felt like enough. It actually felt like enough. This is enough, even though it's kind of embarrassing. this this feels like enough, and
Uh-huh.
then and say, okay, that's what was good for this moment. This was a good moment.
Mm-hmm.
I can bring it in the house. I'll put it in the freezer. Will I say something to my husband? Guess what I did?
Yeah, there's zero shame. No shame at all.
No fear of no shame.
Yes. You
Let's
don't need.
play. Guess how many are left?
I just had the best time.
I just had the best time. It was
I
so
was
good.
driving and having these little mini ice cream cones. It was amazing.
It was amazing. And
Yes.
I don't think I'm going to need dinner tonight,
Yeah.
but
I
it was
mean, yeah, you know,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah. It would be great to not feel like I had to immediately put it in the refrigerator without him seeing it. Would be nice to be more open than that.
yeah.
Would I be without the thought that it's shameful? I'm
Hmm.
not, I'm not ashamed of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's all right that it's not, you're not, the question's never asking you to actually just be there, get there. But no, it's like even imagine all the way back in that family, dynamic of like however you learned it, adopted it. Gosh, they said so. It's true. No
Right.
shame, without this,
Right.
yeah.
I mean, even the box will tell you what a serving size is. So, I mean, maybe I shouldn't let the box shame me. The box is shaming me.
Yeah, often, I mean, I often find if there's any overing going on, there may
Uh,
or may not be, but if there is, there's often because there's some kind of thing pushing against, there's like two opposing, it's just not pure joyful yes. It's like before you even start, there's like, are you sure you should be eating that? Maybe you should, what? That's not a serving size. No, 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 no. Like it just starts in. And so there's just opposition happening from the very moment, to like the brakes are on and the gas pedal's going at the same time and something's fighting for its life to eat the thing without all that interference. And yeah, hard.
yeah, and I guess no matter, I guess it can go out to other things that no matter what I do, um, it's not shameful.
Yeah. I mean,
Shameful.
no.
It's understandable. I mean, I can cut myself some slack.
Yeah.
So in that moment,
Yeah. You just,
what I'm thinking and believing,
yeah. You're okay.
yeah.
Awesome. Allison.
Hey, so I see that I don't hold on to my desire for a different response from him and then hold it against him.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And like I can see how without the thought, I'm not placing meaning on how the conversation is going.
Ah, yeah.
It's bef before it's like I'm doing an analysis of the conversation while it's happening and judging it and placing meaning, but without the thought, it's just like, okay, this is this conversation. There's no
Yeah.
like rules about it.
It's a pretty amazing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, this is how it's going. Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Yes.
that.
Yeah.
It's like an ocean wave.
Yes. Yes. Very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice. Lori, Laurie, Lori.
And um, yeah, it's interesting listening to everybody else's versions because it all sort of interacts. I was thinking of that infinity sign just now when she was speaking
Mm,
about how flowing, how things go back and forth, and it's just a flow when you don't have that. When I don't have that thought, I need my partner to be happy. Um, I wrote down, calm and peaceful, open, receiving, and available to listen, which kind of surprised me. It's like, oh, I thought I was listening, but without that thought, actually, I'm more focused and actually listening and
yeah.
sane. Sane was another word too. It's like, oh, that's right. I'd be calm and I wouldn't be looking to try and see what I could fix. I would just be listening. So, yeah, that was interesting.
Yeah. Totally get that. I love it. Thank you. Yeah. Larry.
Yeah, that was really good, Lori, Laurie. I got, yeah, same thing here. I
Hmm.
think I'd see reality. First
Hmm.
of all, I'd have to have a frontal lobotomy for this to be true. I mean, honestly, because that's just
But
I've
don't you
been
love how you can see it though? Like when your mind is asked, can you imagine what it's like without the thought? It can actually give you an answer. Instead of saying, it's not saying no. I know.
right.
Yeah.
I thought it was great when you said it was really interesting. You said you can have the thought but not believe it, which that's true for a
Yeah.
lot of things in me.
Yeah. Yes.
You
Yeah.
can have this thought and not believe it, and I just didn't believe it. Well, uh, life is. I'm just going to say life is fun, but the way I was saying it didn't sound like fun, but it would be. You
Hmm.
know, just
Yeah.
you know, I mean, Carol's doing a lot better than I am. I just need to notice that.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, if I could just stay present, if I didn't have any future
Mm.
in my thinking,
Yes.
I
Yeah.
I don't even I don't see how that's possible. But anyway, I'd be all the things Lori said.
Yeah. And maybe it's okay for your thinking to to be like chattering on about the future, but something here, just observing, witnessing, being with it that is you, I'm here, that thing that just knows I'm here. And there's talking, there's other sounds in the store too, and you're not taking them personally. So we take our thoughts so personally, our own thoughts. But yeah, without the story, it's okay that that noise is there, that the mind is making.
Now that's really interesting to think in that way, that it's
Hmm.
just noise.
Yeah, it's just the sound system. It's just
Yeah,
going. Yeah,
I'm picking
little
up.
noise machine.
Yeah, I'm picking up the sounds. I don't attach. They're just sounds.
Yes, yes. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Nice way to look at it. Yeah. All right, Kristen, how about you? Without the thought, anything to share?
Um, I don't know. I wrote stuff like, okay, so cross that bridge when I get there. The review's like a month away.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. I'm not myself.
Yeah.
I don't want to make excuses, but I'm like making mountains out of molehills and I'm in menopause.
You'd
And then
notice some other things happening in
that's all I have to say about that. Okay,
yeah.
I'm done.
Yes. In yours, it can even sometimes go so far as to, you see these visions about whatever the terrible thing is. You're fired, you're doing a horrible job, whatever a review would look. And then just catching a glimpse of, do I really know even that would be horrible? Because there's always, I mean, you've left jobs before and then something else happens and you've gone through things before and you've survived it. And so even that would,
You were there with me when
yes.
after 16 years I was laid off from the newspaper.
That's right. I remember
And
that.
so I've been at this job 5 years, and
Yeah.
but the job loss fear gets me into this, and I've made it all up. There's no proof,
Yes.
but I keep looking for proof.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Mm-hmm.
driving myself crazy.
Yes. So without the thought, just noticing, I wouldn't be driving myself crazy. I know what I'm okay. Just even noticing I'm okay right now.
But then all of a sudden, like I did last time, I go from bad review, fired, homelessness. Like immediate, like there's no like I
Yeah.
just get another job. Like
Yes.
yeah,
Right.
it's just I'm like, why? This is not me. Okay.
Yes. Well, it's just that, just a fast, just fast flashing mind full of, gets its picture
Yeah,
in
so
one.
I make up this
Yeah.
horrible thing, and I did write, any review, it's just feedback. Like
Yeah.
I think if they're going to fire you, they're not going to even set up a review. I
Uh,
don't know. I like made that little note, and
yeah.
I don't know. I love what you said about you're just witnessing these thoughts and it's noise. It's just me, my mind
Noise.
making noise.
Yes. It's
I
just
love that because
singing that song. It goes into the, it just
got a little rhythm.
the band starts playing, something horrible will happen. And yeah, and it's a
And no
bunch of
matter what feedback they give me, I mean, I just had a meeting today. It was all good, but I love feedback. I love it if someone's like, "Hey, you need to work on this." I actually like that.
hmm
So I wouldn't be, I have tough skin. I'm not going to be offended.
hmm
So I know it's like, again, I'm making mountains out of molehills. Sorry, but
Yeah. Well, I love that you see it. You just
yeah.
be seeing it. It's like you can see without the thought, I realize it's a molehill, not a mountain. That's great. You can see it. Yeah. And it doesn't mean, we get like sort of have the nervous system isn't doing what it's doing, but I don't have to believe it. And even right now, I sometimes like with the question for just who am I right now, this moment, without that story? I might be without it if I go to sleep tonight. I won't be thinking that thought.
Yeah, I'm just a girl doing her job.
There you go. Yeah. Nice to see it. It's okay. Relaxed. Okay.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you. Lori says, whatever's left in the box is the perfect right amount. I don't have to destroy the evidence without the thought. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's turn it around. So let's just go. So you could put my thinking or um, something horrible will happen in my thinking. You know, I'm too self-absorbed in this moment. Yes. And of course I am. It's not a bad thing, but yeah. Um, so the fact of this situation of what I've eaten, is not shameful, of course. It's to be celebrated. Um, or it's loving. Um, my thinking makes it shameful. My thinking's shameful. Except for my thinking, what's shameful about this? You know, yeah. I need me, my partner that is me, myself, and I need me to be happy, especially in the presence of my partner in the world. And he needs me to be happy. My partner needs me to be happy. And I don't need my partner to be happy. I actually don't need that. I like something, so this something terrible will happen in my thinking, something horrible will happen in my thinking. It's already happening, but something wonderful will happen. Larry.
Yeah, you said, I mean, it's kind of what you said. How do I know what horrible is? How
Yeah.
do I know this is horrible? You said it. I think we were talking to Kristen. Was it about losing a job or something?
Yes, yes.
I mean, obviously, how I know is because I'm making it up.
Yeah. Right.
But how do I know? How do I know this is horrible? Just
Yeah.
it's I've talked about it, it's so fast. It's just
Yeah.
between terror and reality, or reality and terror is like that to me.
Ah,
Oh,
yeah.
she's doing great. Whoop, but she might not.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I define horrible. I make that horrible.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is horrible, and it's always related really to a comparison.
Yeah.
How others are doing in my mind, or how she should be doing, or how I'm doing, or
Yeah. I love the question. How did I get to be thinking this is horrible? Why is my mind labeling this is horrible? Sometimes it's not even you haven't even arrived at that. Somebody else said it was horrible. Like I think about death, like you're thinking of, and I remember sitting, many, many inquiries with death and looking at death, but it's like, when did I first ever realize that there was such a thing as death? And I remember my grandma telling me about her brother who was killed. He was only 13. So there was like this, she would have stories about him. So, and I would fill it in my mind, um, and but just that she was so sad. And but then she would also say, we all just thought he was just an angel. That's why he couldn't live longer. He was just such an angel, you know. Um, but that, somebody would only live till they were 13, and I don't know how old I was, maybe, I mean, pretty young, like 6, how old are you when you first realize things can die, or maybe you have a pet that dies. But yeah, it was like my grandma was saying it was horrible. I wasn't really horrible to me. You know what I mean? Um, and then I saw that she was very sad, and oh, okay, oh, that's sad. And you just sort of adopt it.
yeah, I wish I had a memory like that where I could.
Mm.
Oh, so that's it.
Uh-huh, yes,
That's where it started.
sure. Yeah.
Have that. I have situations where I was kept from seeing death,
Oh,
you know,
yeah,
which was scary, I think. I don't
yeah,
remember how I was feeling about it, but
sure. Well, that's a good one all in itself. It's so horrible. We need you to not see it or not know about it. Yeah. So you just kind of have this unknown sense.
yeah, that's good. I hadn't thought about that.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, we have to hide it away. We don't talk about it. It's just
yeah.
so like money.
Yes, right.
Don't talk about money. Don't
Yes.
talk about sex. Don't
Don't
talk about
say. Right. And then your
discuss
mind can
food.
fill in things,
Hmm,
really easily with this absence of
very
conversation. But yeah. And also just seeing something wonderful will happen, even in the middle of this difficult thing that I think could something wonderful happen? Like I love Lori's at the very beginning saying it was a relief for her mother. that something wonderful could happen. Who knows with death, with someone else's death in my life.
Or anything,
Yeah, yeah,
anything. Who knows?
yeah. Who knows?
That's what I'd like to get to without the thought, who knows?
Yes, yes. All right. Yeah, Lori.
Yeah, I was working on I don't need my partner to be happy.
Mm-hmm.
And so I got if he's not, like nothing's worse than being expected to be something that you're not. So I
Oh,
wouldn't want to experience that. So I
well,
can
yeah.
have some compassion in that. Also, um, I was kind of struggling trying to come up with and some of it is just trying to listen to you guys and also try and focus on the turnaround. But also like a phony partner, somebody who's fake. I don't I don't want my partner to be
Yeah,
fake.
yeah,
Like that would that would not be anything I would appreciate. So.
yeah. Good
But
one.
but I was trying to think of some other. I don't need my partner to be happy. I
Ah,
that's
well,
all I've got at the moment.
yeah. Yeah, anyone can if you have a easy example, but I really like what you already found, which was just um, you want just the full range of experience and you don't want a person trying to just act a certain way or be only on like one key, one channel the whole time. And if that's not reality too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Larry, hang on, you got to unmute.
Sorry. I think you said this. My partner needs me to be happy. Did you say that, Lori?
Yes, that turnaround.
That's definitely true for Carol and me.
Mm, mm.
She just leave me alone.
Yes.
What's wrong? She doesn't say this, but it's like,
Yes.
I'm fine.
Yes. Yeah.
You're not, but I'm fine. She
Yeah.
needs me to be happy.
Yeah. Yeah. That's great. Right. Just finding the genuine how that fits. Wonderful. Anybody else want to have anything to share about turnarounds before we end? Like how they fit? Did you find any examples? Kristen, did you find any solid examples there in your turnarounds?
Something wonderful will happen.
Could be
I
just as
mean,
true.
why am I? Yeah.
Yeah. And that's a fun thing to actually just, keep on. What other wonderful thing could happen? It's like the mind is so creative and intelligent and able to imagine all these things that are bad, the
And
horror
and
movie.
even if it was bad feedback, it would still
Yeah.
be wonderful because I
Yeah.
love, like, I'm like a sponge. Like, I don't, thanks to the work, I have tough
Yes.
skin.
Yeah.
So bring it. Like, and
Right.
yeah,
Whatever needs to happen for
it
my
would
for my greatest,
growth, wonderful. Yeah.
yes, let it
Thank,
come, bring it on. It's
thanks for
awesome.
this.
Yeah, you got it. You got
And I
it.
had
Thank
dental
you.
surgery, so I'm talking funny, but thank you.
Oh, you did awesome.
Yeah.
Great. Very good, everybody. Lovely to be with you, as always. Yeah. Take care. See you
Thank
again
you.
soon. Yeah. Lots of love.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye.